Hello student, today we discuss some question answer related with electricity and circuit. First, our first question is, with the help of experiment, so electrolysis of water. First, what is electrolysis? Electrolysis is a process in which electrolytes get dissociated into ions, means cation and anion. Cation means positive charge and anion means negative charge when electric current is passed through them. The device in which electrolysis takes place is called voltmeter. Now the process A. To demonstrate electrolysis of water, procedure in a tub, add tap water and introduce two electrodes to water. One is positively charged electrode and another is negatively charged electrode. The positively charged electrode known as anode and the negatively charged electrode known as cathode. Now switch on battery. When electric current is passed through water, water gets split into hydrogen and oxygen ion, H plus ion as well as OH minus ion. Through the OH minus ion, oxygen gas released. Hydrogen move towards the cathode because hydrogen is positively charged, therefore it moved toward the negatively charged electrode which is the cathode, and oxygen which has negative charge move towards anode because anode is positively charged. And at cathode hydrogen gas deposited, and at anode oxygen gas deposited. At anode, oxidation of ions occurs due to the addition of oxygen. Oxidation means addition of oxygen. And at cathode, reduction of ions occurs. Reduction means addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen. In this way, the electrolysis of water takes place. The rod that helps the flow of current in the electrolytic cell is called electrode, and the whole process known as electricity of current. Basically, we are during the electrolysis of water, we are using the tap water because tap water contains ions, and we connect the container with the help of electrode. One is cathode, another is anode. Through the cathode is negatively charged and anode is positively charged. When electric current is passed, then hydrogen ion as well as oxygen ion is produced. Hydrogen positively charged therefore move toward the cathode because in between opposite charges attraction take place and in between the same charges repulsion take place. Therefore hydrogen positively charged, hydrogen ion positively charged move towards cathode, and oxygen ion negatively charged move toward anode, and hydrogen finally deposited at cathode and oxygen at anode. When the addition of oxygen takes place, then it is known as oxidation, and when the addition of hydrogen takes place, then it is known as reduction. Oxidation means addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen, and reduction means addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen. The rod that helps the flow of current in the electrolytic cell known as electrode. Next question. Does vinegar conduct electricity? Will an LED glow when using vinegar as an electrolyte? No, vinegar does not conduct electricity. And for this we are doing an experiment. The material required: vinegar, bulb, batteries, wire. Procedure: fill a beaker with vinegar, connect the bulb and battery to the beaker through wire. Now your observation. Your observation is the bulb does not glow. However, if we replace the bulb connected to vinegar with LED light, if we replace the bulb with LED light, then LED light just glow. This is because vinegar is conducting a small amount of electricity, or we can say that vinegar is conducting some amount of electricity, but not enough to hit the filament of the bulb. However, since LED consumes less current, the amount of current conducted through vinegar might be enough for LED to glow and not bulb. Since bulb require large amount of heat, first filament is heated by the current, then bulb glow. But in case of LED, less amount of electricity, little amount of heat is required. Therefore, if we replace the bulb with LED, then LED glow but bulb not, because vinegar is not a very good conductor of electricity. In the next class, we discuss some more questions. Thank you everyone.